way to get rid of a temptation is to yield to it.
Die laaste onderhoud wat met die reeksmoordenaar Ted Bundy gevoer is voordat hy die doodstraf sou kry. Ted Bundy was executed 7:15 a.m. the day after this conversation was recorded on January 24, 1989.
For the record, you are guilty of killing many women and girls.
Yes, that's true.
After you committed your first murder, what was the emotional effect? What happened in the days after that?
Even all these years later, it's difficult to talk about it. Reliving it through talking about it is difficult to say the least.
But I want you to understand what happened.
It was like coming out of some horrible trance or a dream. I can only liken it to being possessed by something so awful and alien.
And the next morning waking up and remembering and realizing that in the eyes of the law, and certainly in the eyes of God,
You're responsible.
Sal die eerste vraag wees. Jy draai om, kyk vir jouself en wonder omdat die vraag onregverdig is. Praat hy met my? Is identiteit nie die opperste intieme vreemdeling nie?
You hadn't known you were capable of that before.
There's no way to describe the brutal urge to do that. But once it has been satisfied or spent, and that energy level received...
I became myself again. Basically, I was a normal person. I wasn't some
Guy
guy.
hanging out in bars or a bum.
I wasn't a pervert.
In the sense that someone would look at somebody and say,
I know there's something wrong with
I
him.
was a normal person.
I had good friends.
I led a normal life. Except for this one small but potent segment that I kept secret. And only to myself.
In difficult times, in difficult questions. And Bob is the answer.
Gemoedstoestand raak beter, al sak die donker toe. Dit beteken nog nie ek gaan hemel toe nie, maar ek is nog jonk en glo glad nie in sprokies nie.
It sounds like a fairy tale. Experience teaches us that the world is not a nursery.
Hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock.
Gee my tyd, my hart. Dans saam terwyl ons heen gaan. Voor ons stof word. Voor ons weer stof word.
Is hier waar ek veilig voel, onder versagtende omstandighede. Trap ek nou dalk weer tone? Ek's nie veel van 'n danser nie, maar ek sal dans as ek dronk genoeg is.
The bad thing about the dead is that there's no way you can kill them.
We are innocent. I'm innocent. I grew more innocent, alas we outlived mankind. Now let us sleep. Sleep. We have nowhere to go.
Nothing was ever in tune. People just blindly grabbed at whatever there was. Communism, health foods, Zen, surfing, ballet, hypnotism, orgies.
When I look at my reflection, I still don't like what I see.
Lee told Oprah.
I'm trying to learn how to grow to accept what I see. If I could just be okay with it, just okay with it, I'd be very happy.
Lee also opened up about how her plastic surgery obsession had been affecting her daughter, Kaylee, who was 10 years at the time.
When my daughter sees pictures of me from before I had the surgery, she doesn't even recognize that that's me. We don't even look alike.
Unlike drug addicts who suffer from chemical addiction, plastic surgery addicts experience the mental obsession to alter their bodies and faces. Typically, this comes from underlying insecurities and desires to look a certain way, to fit their personal ideal of beauty.
Biking! Verbs.
Catholicism,
Weightlifting. Travel.
Withdrawal.
Vegetarianism.
India, writing,
Sculpting. Composing.
Conducting.
Is there such a thing as an adrenaline junkie? I have a friend who does a lot of crazy things. He drives too fast, skis really dangerous slopes.
danger, people like your friend activate their fight or flight response.
Yoga!
Gambling!
Drinking.
Hanging around!
Drinking.
Frozen yogurt! Beethoven!
Drinking.
Buddha!
Drinking.
Bar!
Drinking.
Bar!
Carrot juice!
It was said by the greatest of prophets from time immemorial. No man takes my life from me. I lay my life down. Adolf Hitler shot himself.
Sylvia Plath. Carbon monoxide poisoning with her head in an oven.
Vincent van Gogh believed to have shot himself.
Robin Williams. Hanged himself.
Virginia Woolf drowned herself.
Kurt Cobain. 225 milligrams of heroin in his blood.
People had to find things to do while waiting to die. I guess it was nice to have a choice.
Lila's suicide letter. If you're reading this, it means that I've committed suicide. Please don't be sad, it's for the better. The life that I would have lived is not worth living in, because I'm transgender. To put it simply, I feel like a boy trapped inside of a girl's body. I never knew that there was a word to describe that feeling, nor was it possible for a boy to become a girl. My death needs to be counted in with the number of transgender people that have committed suicide this year. My death needs to mean something. I want somebody to look at that number and say that's fucked up. And fix it. Fix society, please. Goodbye. Lila. Josh.
Basically, what we have here is a dreamer, somebody out of touch with reality. When she jumped, she probably thought she'd fly.
What Daddy did was suicide. It's called police suicide. You see, the cops will take whatever chance they get to fire their guns. They love it. Daddy knew that. So when he pointed his gun at them, bluff or not, they took it as the real thing and shot him. Daddy was just so overwhelmed with depression after Johnny died that he felt he had to do something. And he did. He got the cops to kill him.
As death came, though, youth came. You suddenly spoke the language of childhood.
Vergeefs om teen die siekte se gang te stry. Verken jou siel, die afspraak kom.
You're born, you go to the dentist, then you die. But that didn't quite capture all the pain.
Well, I feel the death and the cold of the violence, and the great vagueness and the moon. The earth is doomed to be a ghost. She who wraps old death in herself.
I was getting warmer. I was definitely in the right room. I I just didn't know which cupboard life was in.
En is die laaste strale weg, dan reis 'n koue op uit die vleis. 'n Koue gril die huiwer my en ek sien dit dan aan alle ding wat in die skemer my omring. Die wêreld is ons woning nie.
I know. I sing at the edge of silence. I know. I dance around suspension, possess around dispossession. I know. I pass around the mute death and hold within myself my own death.
En nou dit stil word op die straat, dink ek hoe dat die middag laat die lijkstoet uitgekom het daar.
The death will be simply like going from inside the house into the street.
My life had taken the form of a small box. I tried to become you because you were going to die.
For months, I've tried to stop this thing from happening. But now I see that we lay our lives down to protest in what's being done. The cruelty of